Hey, Lovebug. If you happen to be new here, my name is Mercy Yvonne. My channel is all about being the intersection between faith, fashion, and fragrance. So if that is your vibe, consider joining the Lovebug tribe. Hopping into today's video, we are talking some junk, we talking some trash, we are talking empties. We are going to get into our February empties. So if you want to talk a little junk with me, go ahead, grab your snacky snack, sit back, relax, and let's hop right into the video. So here is our lovely bag of empties per usual. We're just gonna do the norm. So even though February was a short month, I do think that I did some really good progress. So we're gonna hop right into it. So I finished an Equate flushable wipes. This is like the fragrance free. I like these. I don't love them. I realized that I did actually miss having the extra large size. So I think once I finish with all of these, I might go in a different direction because I do think I like the extra large, especially as someone who has nails. I just feel like it just gave me more coverage, which I better appreciate it. But this is good, especially if you just need something that's like easy and good for sensitive and intimate areas. I definitely think that this is a really good one. Didn't cause any irritation, so I do enjoy this. I finished the Proclaim. This is Jamaican black castor oil. This is in the shampoo and the leave-in conditioner. I previously finished the like actual conditioner that you rinse out, but I finished these have been in my collection for a long time. I do not love them. I'm okay with parting ways. I do not see myself repurchasing these ever. I just have been very intentional about like finishing up some hair care that I had already just had in my collection, and just weeding some things out so I can make sure that I have things that I love, and I do not love these, so I'm okay with parting ways with these. We have the Dew Supersonic conditioner. I would consider repurchasing this. I really did and love it. I used it for the most part primarily as a pre-poo. So when I'm preparing my hair for wash day, I would like detangle, put it in twist, and I typically wash my hair in twist. So I do enjoy this. I don't know how much I paid for this, but I do think that I would reconsider getting this. I did enjoy it for a pre-poo. I did not use it a lot for like a leave-in or a rinse out conditioner because you can use it for both of those, but I did love it as a pre-poo conditioner to really prep my hair for wash day. I would consider probably using it for like maybe a rinse out or a leave-in to try it, but I really do enjoy this, so I can definitely see myself repurchasing this. We have the Talia Wajid an enhancing like co-wash conditioner. I like this. I don't necessarily think I would repurchase this personally because like I said in a previous video, I'm moving towards kind of like moving out of co-wash, so I want actual conditioners, and I lean more to a deep condition because my hair needs that extra type of love. So I don't think I would purchase a whole lot of like regular conditioners. I think I would consistently keep with some type of deep conditioner routine, especially because I don't wash my hair like that often. When it's loose like this, I typically wash it like honestly every 2 weeks, and then if it's in a style and like braids or twists, I definitely can go longer than that. I know that's probably not best practice, but I do. So I don't know if I repurchase this. It says I bought it for $8.99 from the local hair store, so I would consider it, but it's not a rush out and have. So I think this one will probably be TBD, but I'm probably leaning on the side of no for this one. This is the African Pride Detangler. I have emptied so many of these. I love these. I use these to prep my hair for wash day. So this is the product that I use majority of the time to prep it, to detangle before I go into wash. I probably would reach for this one, purchasing this one before I purchase the Dew, but I use them for the same thing. But I do enjoy this one. My hair responds very well to this, and it does make the wash day process so much easier. So instead of having to spend the whole day washing my hair and detangling my hair and all this type of stuff, using this definitely does help. So I have repurchased, and I do believe I will continue to repurchase this stuff because I love this stuff. Okay, so we have a couple of the Good Wipes in the shade in Cocoa. These were in the, I believe, extra large size, and these are just special wipes. I did enjoy this. I enjoyed the size of these most definitely. I would hope that I could find this brand in like a fragrance free. It does have a scent, and it did not cause me any irritation, thank you Jesus, but it did not cause me like any irritation or discomfort. But I do just prefer like fragrance free options in my more intimate areas, and I did not realize that when I purchased this. But if they have a extra large like fragrance free or sensitive option, I would definitely repurchase this. I just don't think I would repurchase this specific one, but this brand I did enjoy, so I finished 2 of these. So I finished some Dove bar soap. So we have 2 in sensitive skin and 1 of the original white bar. I will always repurchase any of these. I typically use them interchangeably. They all work very well for me. If you have sensitive skin, I would definitely say go for the sensitive skin one. If you have probably like normal skin and you can kind of just use something a little stronger, I would definitely say go for the original. But I feel like they're both honestly very like sensitive formulated, so I can use this full body and not have any issues. I finished the Dove dry spray. This is my deodorant. It has to be in Cool Essentials. This is my favorite one. I have tried other ones. I do not love this. This is to me the most neutral, especially as someone who loves to switch up like her fragrance combos, and one day I might smell like vanilla, next day I might smell like roses, next day I may smell like strawberries. Like, this is the only one that does not clash with any fragrance combo that I put on, but I can still get like whiffs and still smell fresh throughout the day. So this is my top one. I do not like to run out of her because I typically have just moved to just buying her a 2-pack, because sometimes when I run out and I go try to get another one, they don't have it. And I'll be like, now I gotta use something else because I can't be walking around musty, so I gotta use something. But this is what I really want. This is my favorite. So it has to be this one in the Cool Essentials. But this is my baby, okay? This is my girl. I love her. So I finished a Pure Nourishing body wash. I got this from the Dollar Tree. I think I was just in the store one day and I just needed to go to Dollar Tree and I did not want to go to a big store and I need a body wash. So I was like, you used to shop Dollar Tree back in the day when you was in college. You ain't too good for no Dollar Tree. So I just ran it back and just tried it. Now, I think this is supposed to be inspired by a Dove body wash. I love the scent of this. But I don't think that I would necessarily repurchase this. I think this one smells good. I think it feels good. If you need something in a like bind, you need something quick, money is tight, I definitely think that this is okay, but I wouldn't say this is the best option that you can get from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to show you another one that I do think is a better option, but if they have this, I would say go with this because I do think it is a decent option. I found it to be moderate. I didn't find it to get like extremely amazing lather, and I feel like I had to run through it very quickly because you had to use more to get a better lather, which is not my personal preference. I don't really care for that. So I had to run through it quickly. But at the end of the day, it's $1.25, $1.50. So I think for that price point, you are getting something good. It did leave me feel clean and my skin felt moisturized. Body wash for me is not really for the cleansing as much. It's more so for the like added nourishment, added moisturizing, and added scent. I use my bar soaps for the actual cleansing process. So I think this was good. If you are someone that only uses body washes, I can see this kind of not being your jam and you might need something that is a bit more cleansing. So I would definitely say just consider that. But for $1 and some change, I think it's decent. In a bind, if I need to make a financial decision and I need something, I would reach for this, but I wouldn't say it would be my first choice. Now, from Dollar Tree, I also picked up the Arm & Hammer body wash. This is in clear water. I tried this because Chloe Yasmin talked about it. And once again, I was already in Dollar Tree. So I said, let me go just try it out. You haven't tried Dollar Tree in a while. Just try it out and see what you feel. Now, I definitely feel like for the cleansing factor, this one is better. I don't think that the lather is super amazing, but I do feel like this one gets you like cleaner. So I would definitely say if you're ever in a bind and money is tight and you need something, go for this one. Okay, I would definitely have to agree with Chloe Yasmin when it comes to that. I think this is the better option out of the two. I think this one gets you cleaner, but I found that the Pure made me feel more hydrated and nourished. So I think you kind of just got to figure out what your routine looks like and which one is going to be the best suit for you. But if you want just like a cleansing body wash, go for this one. Also finished a Dove Purely Pampering. This is in the Shea and Vanilla scent. I really do enjoy this. I have another one in the shower right now. I really do just enjoy this. I picked up this one actually from Burlington for, I don't know if you can see, but $4.99. And so I do enjoy this. It is like a kind of like warm, cozy scent, but once you just wash off, it just leaves you smelling soapy clean, which is the way that I love to smell. I love my soap to really just smell like soap. I don't like it to be too fruity, to any of this. I like just a regular, simple soap. I like to feel nourished. I love to feel hydrated and moisturized. And so Dove always does that for me. I don't think they ever miss when it comes to me. My body just responds extremely well to Dove. So I would definitely say if you just want like a just warm vanilla shea, just real simple, but really just leaves you smelling like real clean and soapy clean, then I would definitely say this is the way to go. For another hair care, we have Talia Wajiz. This is the Curly Curl Jello. I love this stuff. I have repurchased. I will repurchase. I have been, like I said, trying to finish up some other products. So, but this one does really well with it being a jello, so it's not really like a gel, but it does give your hair a nice hold. So I do realize that like my twist outs, my braid outs last longer and hold up better when I use this. My hair responds very well to this, so I do enjoy this. I'm working on a few different systems because I try to, you know, this is like honestly a 2-week-old. I'm working on like some other systems because if you see my hair right now, this is a 2-week-old twist out, okay? And I think the curls have still held up pretty well. I don't retwist them before going to bed. I just put my bonnet on and I go to bed. And I think that my hair is doing pretty good for it to be 2 weeks. So I'm working on other systems. So I do foresee myself possibly repurchasing this, but I'm testing out some things, so we'll see. But I do love this and I do recommend this because I think this is amazing, and for my hair it responds very well to Talia Wajiz products in general, but this it's amazing. I finished a Cantu Wave Whip curling mousse. I don't foresee myself repurchasing this. I have other mousses that I love, and I just kind of moved away from Cantu. I feel like I reached a point where my hair just kind of stopped responding to it. This one didn't do terrible because it was a part of this twist out routine that I have in, so like I used it in the back, and if you could see, like my curls in the back are still like holding on, so they actually held up really well. So I do think that this was a big part of that, but I don't think that I need this specific mousse. So I do think I won't repurchase this, but I probably would keep utilizing the one that I'm already utilizing at this time. But if you want, I would recommend it and see if it works for you. I finished a Dr. Teal's sugar scrub. This is in eucalyptus and spearmint. I love this stuff, okay? This is so fresh and green. This is, oh my gosh, this is my favorite sugar scrub to date. Turn it around so you can see. This is my favorite sugar scrub to date. I love this. I love the way that my body responds to it. I love that I just feel so soft and supple when I'm done. I don't really see people talking about Dr. Teal's sugar scrubs. I think we see a lot of like Tree Hut sugar scrubs, but Dr. Teal's is really good. I would say don't sleep on it. Now, I can definitely see some people not liking this particular scent because it is like very like essential oils, eucalyptus, some might even say masculine. But I do enjoy this. It lasts in the shower. It lasts on, especially if you apply like your scrubs with something, so like a rag or an exfoliating glove or something, that scent will last on that thing, okay? So I think this is amazing. As someone who deals with dry skin, this has been a go-to. I have repurchased and will continue to repurchase. I love this scrub. I don't typically lean into other scrubs. I might dibble and dabble here and there and try certain things out, but this is and has been my go-to. This specific one, this specific brand, all of the things. I love this Dr. Teal's scrub. So I would definitely say if you see them, give them a try because I definitely think that they are really worth it. And it to me is a bit more abrasive, but not going to like, it doesn't rip my skin or tear my skin as someone who also deals with sensitive skin. So I do enjoy this one. I finished the Baby Magic Creamy Whipped Butter and Vanilla and Oats. So as you can see, she is gone. I got this from TJ Maxx for $5.99. It states that it is like formulated for the entire family. Now, as someone with dry skin, this was not a love for me, so I don't see myself repurchasing this. I need something that is just a bit more nourishing. I think the texture and the consistency was there. It just did not provide the nourishment that I need, but I also understand it's Baby Magic, so it's mostly formulated for children, I would believe. It's just saying the whole family can use it, and if you are someone with normal skin, I can see you enjoying this, but as a dry skin girly, to me, this is not dry skin approved, okay? Like, I need extra to feel nourished and moisturized if I'm going to wear her, so I don't see myself repurchasing this one. I finished a Dr. Teal's body oil, so you can use this for bath and body. I only use this for body, and this was in their coconut oil. I do not see myself repurchasing this specific one, the coconut oil one, just because I've moved away from coconut. Coconut has definitely become something that's a little bit more harder for me now. I used to love coconut, okay? If it had coconut in it, I was here for it, okay? I was like a fiend for that coconut, okay? But at this point in my life, like, I'm a lot more particular about coconut, and I think that really just comes with like expanding my palate and refining my palate. And so some coconuts just don't do it for me anymore, and this was one of the ones. So it took me a while to actually use it up because I started falling out of love with it. But the formula is amazing. It's top tier, but the scent, the coconut oil aspect of it just does not do it for me anymore. So I don't see myself repurchasing this one. Okay, so we have some samples here. So I have the Sol de Janeiro. This is the Beija Flor Elastic Cream. I did not like this, okay? And I'm just gonna be honest. I know people go up for Sol de Janeiro. Sol de Janeiro does not do it for me. I have tried their body butters several times, and it just does not do it for me. I do not find one that I love. I might like the scent, but I don't like the formula. And it's just, they don't do it for me. I'm sorry. So I don't see myself ever trying this again. I think I got this in a sample pack from Sephora. So I had a Biosense. This was in a gentle cleanser. Tried this out. I think this was in a sample from either Sephora. I think it was a sample from Sephora. It was okay, but I have a cleanser that already works for me, so I just don't see myself switching right now. But this was okay. And then I had the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Body Lift oil, and didn't do it for me. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but Sol de Janeiro just does not do it for me. I have not found a product that I'm just head over heels in love with. It just does not do it for me. And I always have to factor in, I am a dry skinned girly, and it just, I ain't found nothing that works. I don't know what to say. I just ain't found nothing that works. So I don't see myself purchasing this. This is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream. This is a facial moisturizer. I got this in a sample. I think this was my birthday gift from Ulta. I didn't like this. I didn't like this at all. I have dry skin. I always have to always factor that in. I am someone with dry skin, okay? Dry skin. And this, baby, did not do it for me, okay? This did not give me the nourishment that I need for my face. I need something thicker. I need something that is going to be more moisturizing, and this just did not do it for me. If you have normal skin, you might enjoy this, but dry skin, just didn't do it for me at all. So I don't see myself ever getting her. Now, when I talked about having a moisturizer that I love, I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is with hyaluronic acid hydrating gel cleanser, okay? I love this stuff. This is the stuff that I use. I get a lot of compliments on my skin, and this is what I use. People have asked me about my regimen. This is what I use, okay? This is my go-to. I don't really do a whole lot of like toners and serums and all of that kind of stuff. I don't really have like troubled skin. The only thing that I really like target when it comes to my skincare is my dry skin. So I do find this to be hydrating and nourishing to my skin, and it will heal my skin. It will cool my skin. It will calm my skin if there's something going on. And so I really do love this stuff. So those who want to know, because I have had questions, this is what I use as my cleanser. And in the same vein, this is what I use as my face moisturizer, okay? The Nivea cream. It has to be in the blue can. It has to be the Original Rich Moisturizing Cream, okay? So this is the travel size. This is the medium size. If you find it in a blue, like kind of deeper, it's going to be like a navier blue, darker blue, and it'll be in a glass bottle. I think they still make it in the glass bottle. Any of those, that is what I use as my facial moisturizer, okay? I do not use anything else. That is thick, it is nourishing, it is hydrating. I only use it on my face. I don't use it on any other part of my body. That is my facial moisturizer. So those who have asked, if you're wondering, Marissa, what is your skin routine? I will tell you, I am very simple. I try to exfoliate at least once a week, at most twice. If I go over 2 times a week, my skin will not respond well. So I do incorporate a face exfoliant throughout my skin routine, but that is typically it. I cleanse, exfoliate once or twice a week, and then moisturize. That's it. I don't do no toners, no serums, none of that other stuff. I don't do none of that. But like I said, I don't really have troubled skin, so there's not really a lot of things I'm targeting. I don't deal with acne or have like extreme hyperpigmentation or things that I'm trying to like deal with or target when it comes to my skincare. So I don't personally do all that kind of stuff, but to each his own. But I have been asked, so I'm giving you, that's my routine, okay? This is my moisturizer. I stand by her, okay? I stand by her. And when I try to step out, my body be like, no, what's going on? What's that? What is that? Give us what we used to, okay? Send that away. My body do not like it, I'm telling you. Okay, next up we have this one. No, I know the label is off because once I finished it, I emptied it out, rinsed it out, and reused the bottle for my other face cleanser. But this was the Cetaphil like hydrating gel cleanser, foaming cleanser, whichever one. It was one of those. But either one, I know I tried both. Did not really care for it. The Neutrogena one is the one that really does it for me. So it was okay. It was not bad. It was my go-to until I found Neutrogena, and then I leaned into the Neutrogena. But if you need something that works and is affordable, I would definitely say go with Cetaphil. They're a really, really good brand. I know you have CeraVe, but I prefer Cetaphil over CeraVe. I feel like my skin responds better to it. So I would just say kind of just learn your skin and figure it out. But it was a good product until I found something that just worked better. So I finished a Josie Maran body butter. This is in Vanilla Vibes. Formula, amazing. Amazing. This is the travel size. The formula is amazing. Picked this up from Sephora. I love the formula. Hydrating, moisturizing. As a dry skin girl, the formula is dry skin approved, top tier, okay? Toppers of tiers. Amazing. The scent was okay. People were like, oh my gosh, it just reminds me of vanilla ice cream. It's so yummy. It's so delicious. It's so amazing. The scent was okay. It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't something like I had to have. It wasn't the most amazing vanilla I've ever had in my life. It was okay. But the formula is where it's at. The scent was okay. Would I repurchase? I'm not completely sure. Like I said, I love the formula, but the price point is a little high when we're talking about a body butter for me. But maybe I might try something else, or at least get the unscented. I think the unscented would be worth the investment, not the other scents. I don't really care for any of the other scents like that, so we'll see. But I do have other Josie Maran body butters that I'm filtering through. I have one on my fragrance tray, so if you have not seen my March fragrance tray, definitely I will be sure to link that in the cards. But I do have one on my fragrance tray, so you will see that. And I do have another one that I will be able to go through. So I do have some options that I was able to get at a more affordable price from Marshalls. So I'll just say be on the lookout and try to catch a sale or something like that, because sometimes, you know, these price points kind of be a little high, and you know, we going through hard times, okay? Money is tight, okay? We're in a recession. We're dealing with inflation. There's so much going on. Money can be tight, so I can see you not wanting to spend like this money on something like this, but I do think the formula is good, so I think I would be open to making another purchase in the future. I finished the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil in, what is this, Red Delicious. I love the formula on these. They're very affordable. They're like $8 or $9. The red was fine. It had like a small tint to it, so it wasn't going to give you like a red lip. It's just going to give you a nice red tint to it. So I did enjoy this. I can see myself repurchasing. It's not my go-to from this line, but I did enjoy it. So I can possibly see myself repurchasing. But even if it's not in this color, I will purchase another color from this line. Okay, so we finished some Jazara Couture body butter. So first up, we have Fantastic Lemon. So this was just a sweet lemon fragrance. It was honestly very beautiful. I don't think that she carries any more of these, so I don't think that I can even purchase if I wanted to, but this was a good lemon. It didn't give like cleaner, because I know most people are funny when it comes to lemon, because it's like, oh, it gives like pledge cleaner or home cleaner or something like that. It did not give that. It was just really, really good, just like a sweet lemon. It paired very well with Mimic 152, which is inspired by Kayali's lemon Capri something, whatever the lemon one is, lemon sugar, something like that. It paired very well with that, so I did enjoy this. Like I said, I don't think it's available, but I would purchase. I enjoy her body butters, and I use body butters, but this is kind of like that shea butter type of body butter. I use these in place of oil, so I do find these to be good and hydrating and moisturizing. I finished Juicy Strawberry. So this was just like a sweet strawberry fragrance. I can definitely see some people say this leans a lot more artificial. If you can see, I still have the perfume oil still up there to use that up, but the body butter was good. It reminds me of the lip gloss that we used to have to roll on, and had the strawberry was always my favorite, and had the little strawberry on the top. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I try to link a picture or something in here, but it reminds me of that. So I did enjoy it. I don't think this would be a go-to because it just does lean a little bit more artificial. I don't think this is no longer available, so it doesn't really matter. And then I finished Mango Papaya in the body butter. Loved this, okay? Now, one thing about it is I feel like the body butter had more of that papaya forward, whereas I have the fragrance mist and I feel like it has a balance of the two. I can smell that mango, I can smell that papaya. I feel like I get more papaya in the body butter, but I really did enjoy her. I finished Versace Bright Crystal in the perfume oil. This is by the Have and Sit collection. I get this from my local hair store. I think I would repurchase this, but I did enjoy her. I love Bright Crystal, so I enjoyed her. I finished the Omas Cosmetics body oil in vanilla. Like I talked about this in a video, but this is like a sweet gourmand. It's described kind of like ice cream, but once again, when people say things smell like ice cream or they describe it as ice cream, I never really get ice cream. So but it was just like a sweet gourmand vanilla, but I actually did enjoy this. So I don't know if I would repurchase her. Probably not, because I think I just have other vanillas that I do love, but I did enjoy her while I had her. Okay, so I finished 3 samples, all from Octavia Morgan. So we have Dark Rose, Midnight Orchard, and Legendary. Legendary is a very woody fragrance. So I have this in a travel size, so I don't think I need to upgrade anytime soon. Dark Rose was kind of like a dark rose. How do you describe it? Like deep type of rose. It had like some smokiness to it that I just could not get with, so this was not a love for me, so I don't see myself upgrading this one. And then we have Midnight Orchard. This is a very like warm peachy type of fragrance. I did enjoy this. I don't think I need this in a full size though. I think I would upgrade to a travel size. And if you are not aware, Octavia Morgan is a Black woman owned brand, perfume brand that is sold in Ulta, so you can definitely get the discovery kit or go down to your Ulta, and if she's sold in an Ulta near you, and get a sniff on her. But I would definitely say give her a chance, because she was the first Black woman owned perfume brand to be sold in Ulta, so she made history in the year of 2025. So definitely shout out to Octavia Morgan. I really did enjoy these. We finished some like small travel sizes. So we have Jazara's Couture Very Sweet Girl. This is inspired by Caroline Herrera's Very Good Girl. She no longer sells this, and I don't think I said this earlier, but Jazara's Couture is a Black woman owned body care brand, so she does sell a little bit of everything, but she recently revamped her business, so I think some of the older inventory is no longer available. But if she did still have this available, I think I would repurchase, because I really did enjoy the way that this was done. This is a powdery rose type of fragrance, and I really did enjoy this. We have Heaven Sent by Shannon, a woman owned business that does primarily perfumes. What she does is dabbling a little bit into body care as well. And I finished Fluff. So this is her take on like a buttery, sugary marshmallow. I really did enjoy this. I do have another travel size. This reminds me of making Rice Krispie treats as a kid, you know, so you have that moment where you melt the butter and then you put the marshmallows in. Before you put in the Rice Krispies, the way that smells, that aroma, this is what this reminds me of. And so I do enjoy this. So I do want like some aspect of this in my collection. I just don't know if I need this in a large size bottle, but I do already have another travel size, so I emptied this one. Love her. I finished the roll-on on the Sand and Fog Jasmine and Cedarwood perfume oil. I still have another like larger size roll-on. This is set to be inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540, so I just went ahead and used her up. I don't need to repurchase. Like I said, I have another one in my collection, and I also have like actual perfume oils that are inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540 from the Habit collection, so I don't need to repurchase this. And then I finished the Bath & Body Works Gingham Gorgeous. This is the ED pen perfume. This is the perfume pen. Would I repurchase? Possibly. I still have the fragrance pen, so I don't really think that I have a major need for this in my collection, but I did enjoy it while I had her. And then we finished 2 smalls. So we have Fresh Cream and Warm Cashmere from Philosophy. This is just a warm, cozy kind of vanilla. It has a creaminess to it. It's so beautiful. I still have a big size bottle. This was like the travel size that I emptied. So I still have the big size bottle, so I don't need to repurchase right now because I still have this in my collection. And then I finished Kayali's The Wedding Silk Santal. This is a woman-owned business. And I definitely do want to upgrade her. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I do want to upgrade her. I'm not gonna lie, she won me over. Because when I first smelled her, I was like, this what y'all was going up about? I don't know. But I was like, I like it. Let me just go ahead and get a small one, whatever. Right? And I think the bottles are stinking cute. And the first time I wore her, I got a compliment. And I said, huh. Okay. Because I didn't feel like it was loud or projecting, but then I got a compliment like, oh, this smells good. And I was wearing her. So I definitely can see myself upgrading her. I think I found a way to wear her that I can enjoy. So I definitely can see myself upgrading her in the future. And then I finished Macaron Amon by Tutti Delis. This is a woman-owned business. I got this from TJ Maxx. I believe it was like 10 bucks. This is the only one I have left in my collection. I re-gifted the other ones to a child in my life, so she received the rest of my collection, but this one was kind of like too mature for for a young child, because it is like almondy. It has a hint of spice, so this is the one I kept, but it was okay. I don't see myself repurchasing it, but if you need something that is like affordable, it's like $10, I think that this is a really good way to go. I think that it was a decent wear. I don't know what you're expecting for $10, and keep in mind this is an EDT formulation, so I think that it was good. I don't think that I would rush to repurchase, but it was good to have in my collection, and I think the bottles are beautiful. I just think that where I'm at, I do lean into, I think this is more catered towards a younger demographic, and I think that I'm moving out of that space, but they are so beautiful on like her shelf in her room, so I think that she will get more use out of this than me, but I knew this one was just not the right fit for her when it came to the scent profile. And last but not least, I emptied my Versace Bright Crystal. I have so many emotions when it comes to this fragrance. This was the first like fragrance that I bought myself, okay? Like all of my other fragrances were like gifts and things of that sort, but this was the first fragrance that I bought myself that really like sent me into the spiral of building this entire collection that you see behind me, like really just falling more and more in love with fragrances. So this was definitely nostalgic. I don't see myself repurchasing her right now. I might, you know, desire her again in the future. I don't think that I would get a big bottle again. This was the 100 ml. This is a 90 ml. And I don't see myself necessarily getting a large size, but I did enjoy her. I am kind of sad to see her go. I think I did really good because I bought her in 21. I think I bought her in 2021, and then I finished her in 2026. So I think that for usage, I think I did really good, but she is just so beautiful. I am sad to see her go, but I am grateful for the time that I had with her and the journey that we went on together. So we're saying farewell for now to Bright Crystal. That is all the products that I emptied in the month of February. I think that I did really good. Like I said, February is a short month and it was not a leap year, so we didn't have no extra time, but I think I finished a lot of products, and a lot of like body care things, a lot of perfume things. I got a lot of things out of my collection and got some things really used up. So I think that I think that I did really good for the month of February. We've already got it started for March. We already got some empties already for March. I already got the bag started, so I'm definitely excited to see what kind of progress we make this month. Now, what I'm leaning, and y'all can tell me how y'all feel about it. The full-size perfumes that I am emptying up, I am going to start collecting them so that at the end of the year, we can see all of the perfumes that I emptied, full-size bottles for the year. So if you're interested in seeing that, definitely sign up in the group chat and let me know, because that's what I'm leaning towards, because I want to see how much I can finish up. Like I said, I have a pretty decent collection, so I really want to see what I can use up. It has to be I'm only gonna count anything that is like a 30 ml or more for this challenge. So I want to see how many perfumes I can get through. So if you're definitely interested, definitely sign up in the group chat and tell me, like, yeah, we want to see that. Because if not, then ain't no need to be wasting my time to try to save them all for the year. But I've already started saving, so I have some, the ones that I emptied for January. I still have the ones that I'm empty for February. So I kind of just want to keep track of how many perfumes I can empty in a year. So if that is something you're interested in, definitely sign up in the group chat and sound off and let me know, like, yeah, we want to see that. But that is it for today's video. I hope to see you back here next time for another upload. But until then, remember that I love you, God loves you, so remember to always, and I do mean always, love you too. Smooches, love bug.